took my daughter. And why? All because you wished pirates to witness the wrath of the merciless pirate lord. Your Majesty, your wish is my command.
What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we are back to Sea of Thieves. We are doing a hidden accommodation that starts off on the Crooked Mast. This is for the fallen Seadog. Special thanks to Flames of Darkness for pointing out this hidden accommodation, the fallen Seadog. Alright, so on Crooked Mast we have the Kraken's grave right here, and if you look exact opposite, we got a ramp up to the southeast. If we head up this direction, you're going to eventually come across a cave with a skeleton hanging inside of a cage. Once you get up super close to it, you will then be able to reach inside and see what you find. This is going to give you the Lesedi spyglass, which will be added to your equipment. Just like in the older Tall Tales, if you spyglass through, you will see a skull and sword with the X marks the spot. Alright, so now that we have the spyglass, we have to head over to 5 different islands. And the skull on the spyglass is going to signify which spot we're supposed to be standing to play Ballad of the Mare. So the 5 islands are going to be Ashen Reaches, Kraken's Fall, Old Faithful Isle, Wonders Refuge, and Smuggler's Bay. Alright, so once you guys head over to Kraken's Fall, you want to head over to where the main island's beacon is. Look towards the east with your special spyglass. You want to have the rib cage inside of the eyeball. You'll have 3 trees off to the right. There's going to be 1 palm tree by itself. X is going to show where to dig, and there is going to be a tent in the bottom left if you guys are trying to figure out how to line it up. But we should be just a little bit forward from those fronds to find our first clue on where we're supposed to be playing our mer music at. Alright, so once you get to the spot, you want to pull out a musical instrument, head over into your shanties, and play Ballad of the Mer, which is going to be number 7 if you're on PC. While you play through the songs, it's going to flash 2 to 3 times. Once you're fully done with the song, it is going to remain unlit since we are going to be leaving the area. This is a big open world map, so it's going to be the standard rock for everybody else, which is why it disappears. Over on the north beach on Ashen Reaches, if you pull out your special spyglass over here at the barrel, line it up, they'll have a couple planks over on the right side. You want to play the music right there in the dark spot on the beach. Alright, so just like last time, you want to pull out your musical instrument, go into your Shanties tab, and play Ballad of Mer once again. Just like the previous island, it will eventually disappear on the rocks, so don't expect it to be hanging around the entire time. All you have to do is play until the symbol fully shows itself. The one time it is going to glow once it's fully complete, and then you can move on to the next island. Alright, so on Wonders Refuge, if you head over to the middle island and look over towards the northeast, there's going to be this cave archway here. You want to line up the skull's eyeball with the outline of the arch right there, and you're going to be digging right next to the small rock. Alright, so once you get to the spot, once again you pull out your musical instrument to play the exact same song, and right on the small rock in front of us, we should see a clamshell appear. And now it'll be fully gone, and we can go on to the next island. Once you get over to Old Faithful Isle, head over to the northwest side. There's going to be a big peak over in the middle. If you guys get to the right area, they'll have 1 skeleton crushed. You want to hop down directly across from the skeleton. There'll be a torch sort of showing you the right direction. If you spyglass across, you're going to notice there's 3 different torches all lined up. You want to line up your eyeball with the last torch over on the edge, and we're going to be standing right in front of the big rock right in the front. Get over in the right area, pull out your musical instrument, and play once again. Now, one thing about this adventure that we do have to keep in mind is if you get disconnected from the original world you're at, unfortunately you have to do this all over again, just like you're doing Fort of the Damned. So be careful on that fact, but after you have all 5 symbols, we're going to be heading over to the... Alright, so over on the north side of Smuggler's Bay, you're going to notice a dock over here on the top part of the island. You're going to be looking down on the north side of the beach. You want to pull out your magical spyglass once again. You're going to be lining up the rocks with the eyeball, and the X is going to be a little bit to the right of the closest planks that are broken off. Alright, so on Smuggler's Bay, you're going to be looking towards the cliffside. You'll notice this big rock right here. And once again, we're going to be playing the same shanty that we played on the other ones. Now we just have one more island to go to. So once you have all 5 islands done, you're going to be heading over to the Shrine of Coral Tomb, which is right next to Smuggler's Bay. Alright, so once you make it to the Shrine of Coral, all you gotta do is hop in the water. If you're down in the water over on the west side, there is going to be the entrance right next to this mermaid. Right above the entrance, make sure you stab the coral, or shoot it, and then you can get through the wall. Next part we'll probably go through pretty fast, just showing exactly which different parts you need to do to solve this one since they've been out for a while. Once you fall all the way down inside of the shrine, if you look over towards the east, you notice that we have 3 different symbols. That's the way you're supposed to have the levers. So there's going to be a square, a coral, and a chain. So if you swim directly down below, we got the square right here. Coral is going to be found a little bit over to the right, sort of next to this pillar. We're just going to have the second one down. If you mess it up, it's no big deal. It'll just remember from the start. Just swim all the way up to the top. You have the one mermaid that can return treasure to your ship. Swim all the way up here and get to our 3rd level, which is going to be the train. Is then going to open up the mermaid, so be careful. So you have to do it in the correct order. So once again, it's going to be square, coral, and chain. So we have the chain right in the original room, but if you head over next to where the coral are, on the side there's going to be a square that you come down, you flip it down. So swimming all the way down to the very bottom in the middle area, there's going to be a cave that's opened up. That's where the coral is going to be for the second one we have to turn down. And 3rd one's going to be right at the very top, which is once again a chain, very easy to identify. It'll have the yellow fauna all around it. To do this, the water level will fill once again. Alright, so to start off, swim all the way down to the middle circle ring and head over to where you see the red coral sticking out of this cave. You're going to swim inside of here, turn this one down, and the second one's actually going to be immediately as soon as you go to the right. As long as you have enough oxygen or enough food on you, you should be fine. Alright, so once you swim out of the cave, if you swim directly across over to the next red side, you're going to be able to flip down the second switch. It is a little bit of a swim, but it seems like they're pretty forgiving in this area when it comes to oxygen. And once again, the chain's going to be found at the very top, so the chain's going to be the easiest one to find of the 3 every single time. So we'll come over here, turn that down, you'll hear them start doing their music, and swim up to the top for the chain. Get all of them done, then the water starts to rise. So as long as you've done everything correct at this point, once the water is fully risen directly across from where the symbols are, you come inside of this little cave and you're going to see the walls painted right here, which signifies each of the different mermaid statues that we found, and it's going to slowly raise up to reveal itself. Now, once we get inside of this chamber...
Another land dweller sees through my illusion and wishes to avenge the death of the Seadog. No matter. I have entombed his sister, and soon I shall do the same to you.
Once you get inside of here, it is going to be completely based on using the correct colors to get everything finished.
You shall linger here as my song spreads across the waves, enthralling your kind to blindly follow my riddles as pirates always do. Your minds are so easy to bend to my will.
Alright, so you're going to start off by using the blue lever. You're going to head over to pink. Then you're going to want to do orange. Alright, so once inside of here, the correct order is going to be blue, pink, orange, then yellow. So you want to swim all the way across, get orange, and then go back for yellow. Didn't really give you much time at all for the riddle in this. Once you complete the puzzle, the water level will lower and you'll be able to exit the chamber.
Soon all shall come to believe that their noble pirate lord is the ruthless killer of his own son. He shall be cast out, and the world above shall descend into chaos. Pirates will no longer pose.
You killed my son, took my daughter, and why? All because you wished pirates to witness the wrath of the merciless pirate lord. Your Majesty, your wish is my command.
Dad, you're here. How did you know?
The Sea of Thieves faces so many dangers. That is why I came here once before, to seek peace with the Sirens. I asked DeMarco to be my envoy, a bridge between the two worlds, but he refused. Chose to depart rather than watch his father make such a foolish mistake. When I let slip that DeMarco was leaving, the Siren Queen saw her chance to discredit me. The logbook, the mutiny, even if I had spoken out, few would have believed me.
The Queen is gone now. People will come to their senses. They'll understand.
Perhaps. But that won't bring DeMarco back to us. For that, I have only myself to blame.
We mustn't lose hope. DeMarco's soul may still be out there somewhere. I won't rest until I know for sure.
That's my girl. Now, it's time for us to leave. I've got a lot of explaining to do.
This is the second hidden achievement in Sea of Thieves. First one's going to be from the Gold Hoarder. If you guys enjoy, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.